Hi everyone, welcome to another wonderful webinar with Development Promotions. Isn't that a magnificent picture, the beautiful Cape Town? So what a great day, the sun's shining outside, it looks like spring's on its way and we're all happy. We've moved on to a travel from a point of view that we can all travel now around our beautiful country and experience it, which certainly is creating a lot of vibe. We've had a lot of interest. I see a lot of people wanting to go, which is fantastic. And hopefully that's a little bit of a recovery for our travel going forward, which you need, we all need. So happy days ahead, I hope. So today we're going to cover our domestic, which I know you know we are doing domestic, but we thought what we'd do is a little bit different style today. And what we're going to do is have our sales team give you a good idea of our different type of hotels that we're going to do, but at the same time, they're going to add a fun element. So you know what, sit back, relax. We're going to have a serious side, but we're certainly going to have a lot of humor, and I think we need that right now. They're passionate, they're full of vibe, they're ready to rock and roll. So just sit back, relax, have your cup of coffee, and enjoy. But before we go ahead, let's intro with At Home with DP.
The world is full of strange behavior. Every man has to be his own savior. I know I can make it on my own if I try, but I'm searching for a great heart to stand me by underneath the African sky. A great heart to stand me by. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart to hold and keep me by. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart under.
That's great. So I hope that got you into a little bit of mood and domestic vibe, which is awesome. So before I pass over to the rest of the team, just a few differences for what DP is aiming at doing on the domestic market, as I know a lot of people are doing it, but of course we always want to be different and we always want to add value wherever we can. So the properties that we're going to look at are going to be a 4 and 5 star out of the ordinary hotels and properties to be able to sell to clients. We're obviously going to do good values, added extras, which everybody's looking for. And basically what we want to do is we want to delve into your client's emotional desires. So DP is looking at this: relax with DP, move with DP, wild with DP, fun with DP, taste with DP. You'll see our mascot in the corner there is our fantastic giraffe, which he will be everywhere with us. So I'm not going to go into any more of this, as I promise you now, this absolutely amazing sales team is certainly going to show you everything you need to know. So enjoy, and I'm going to hand over to one of your favorites, Gail.
Hi everybody, I'm sure that you can guess which theme I'm going to chat about today. So, relax with DP. What we wanted to do was highlight spa experiences, pamper weekends, nature escapes and tranquil areas, either for singles, for couples, for groups of friends, for girlfriends that want to get together and just go away and chill. So we have quite a unique property offering, and we are all going to just go through 3 hotels. Should you want anything else, please contact the DP reservation team, or you can contact us and we're there to help you. So the first property that I'm going to chat about is called the Granny Mouse Country Hotel and Spa. This is a 4-star property which has won lots of awards, and it is like a luxurious country house, and it's actually nestled in the heart of the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands meander. It has 32 rooms, and they all feature a beautiful fireplace and electric blankie, so it keeps you very warm in the chilly evenings, and it's a home away from home experience. Besides having 2 restaurants, one being a bistro and another one being a fine dining option, they have a beautiful spa which is set in the lush gardens. They offer lots of specials every month. At the moment, they're doing what they call a pick and mix, where you can choose 3 treatments for about 700 Rand. Then moving on to High Grove Country Lodge and Spa. This is a 5-star property and it's close to Hazyview, Mpumalanga. It's a small boutique hotel with 8 garden suites, so very nice and intimate. You can de-stress, you can restore your energy and strength by visiting the beautiful spa. They have 2 double couple treatment areas, and they do treatments either in the orchards, or they can do it in your suite, on your balcony, as you choose. They also have a steam room, they have a jacuzzi, they have an outside jacuzzi as well as a plunge pool, so perfect for a pampering experience. And then we've got the Camps Bay Retreat. Of course, that's in Cape Town. I'm based in Cape Town, for some of those that don't know. And did I even tell you that my name was Gail? Anyway, so in the Camps Bay area, which has got absolutely beautiful views, you can sit on the chairs outside, you can smell the sea, you can see the sea. It really is a sanctuary for the soul. They have 17 rooms plus a large suite, which sleeps 6. So they have 3 bedrooms with 2 bathrooms, which is great maybe for a girls' getaway. 6 of you can go and just chill and relax. Each room is decorated in a unique style, and it's finished off with a luxury hotel amenity. So that's like you will have an espresso machine in your room, you'll have satellite TV, complimentary Wi-Fi, and heated towel rails. They also have the Mint Wellness Spa, which is really an experience to be savored and a blissful place to unwind. So each month as well, they do spa specials. For the month of August, you could choose 2 treatments for an hour, and it's about 570 Rand. So very reasonable. And then on a side note, of course, if you have got a woofer, you can leave him at home, because this retreat is pet friendly. It does cost about 170 Rand a day, but he can come along and enjoy the pampering session and the weekend with you. So since this is our At Home with DP portfolio, we thought it only fitting that we give you guys some creative ideas, bringing your experience back home. So Relax is all about the pampering and the me time, and I'm definitely ready for a little bit of a zone out session. So I'm going to show you how to make a face mask using yogurt as a base. The 4 main ingredients in yogurt that help to rejuvenate your skin and make it beautiful and healthy and flawless is zinc, calcium, B vitamins, and lactic acid. So why I love this mask is because it is great for dry skin. So all you will need is 2 tablespoons of natural full fat yogurt, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of mashed avo, and 1 tablespoon of cooked oats. And what you do is, so I've got it all done and ready here, so I'm sure you can see. So you basically blend it together, you form a paste, and then you literally apply it. You wait for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then you just remove with a soft cloth, and your skin will feel absolutely beautiful, smooth and hydrated. There we go. So excuse me while I just relax a little bit, and I am going to be moving you right on to Robin. Thanks.
Oh, how's it, guys? How's it? Jeez, yeah, thanks, Gail. Thanks so much, guys. It's Robin here. And yeah, I'm moving over to the Move with DP. So very excited about that. Something that we're trying to touch on at DP, focusing on local. As you can see, we got the trusty SA flag and the whole vibe in the background. With Move with DP, the biggest thing we want to do is focus on active holidays or active getaways. Now, what does that really mean? I mean, it doesn't mean you can go by yourself with the boys. You can if you want. You can go with the family, with the kids. You can go with whoever you want. What we want to do is try and tailor make an emotional desire for you to go away, get away, especially after the lockdown, and go do something active. Move. So it could be something like playing golf. It could be hiking, cycling, running, adventure activities, anything along those lines. Again, you know, this is something we'll give you some examples. And these are just a handful of examples, and we can literally work with our res team and you to see what we can do to try and build on some sort of active activity. So the 3 examples we got, these are some of many, but first one, Musselburgh on Grotto Beach. That's in Hermanus, and that's in the Cape Overberg region, which is an hour away from the Cape Town International Airport. I'm sure many of you guys know Hermanus is world famous for whale watching. So whale watching you can do on your bum, and you can have a glass of wine, just like that picture over there. But what you're going to do to move in Hermanus. So Hermanus offers a series of different options, such as playing golf at Arabella. Arabella, get out there, don't take the cart, have a walk. You know, I think we've said it before, if you're in lockdown, you're either going to come out a hunk, chunk, or a drunk. Let's come out and be a hunk or a babe, and you know, let's get moving. Other options you have there is shark cage diving. Okay, well, that, I think your heart's going to be moving more than anything else. They have fishing and diving in that area, and then lots of mountain walks and hikes and trails and all those sort of opportunities. Keeping in mind in that area, you've got three really cool attractions: the Fernkloof Nature Reserve, Culloden Wildflower Sanctuary, and then Harold Porter National Botanical Gardens. Those are cool things to get out and about, get the blood pumping. If we move on to the next property that we have, there's Cathedral Peak Hotel, which is in the Drakensberg in beautiful KZN. This is known for its natural beauty. I mean, look at those mountains. Once you're in that area, I think the most popular thing to do there is to go hiking, trail running, trail riding, mountain biking, etc. They also have horseback safaris, those sort of things to keep you moving, get you going. There's trout fishing in that area. That's quite nice if you want to go out. The resort itself offers tennis, badminton, all those sort of things that you fancy. Quad biking, and for those adventurous at heart or just looking for a sucker for punishment, they have forest paintball activities in that area too. Cool. If we move over to one of my favorite, which is Sabi River Sun Resort, which is a Tsogo Sun Hotel, based in Hazyview in Mpumalanga. So what's nice about this area in the Sabi region in Hazyview is it's in close proximity. I'm talking about 20 minutes to 45 minutes between two different gates to get into the Kruger National Park. Now, my colleague Shelley next is going to tell you a bit about that side of the move with, or should I say, the at home with DP and local options. But what I like about this in terms of an active environment, Sabi has a series of wonderful mountain biking trails and trail running opportunities, and it ranges different intermediate options. So you can be an absolute beginner, or you can actually be somebody who's really good at this, and you'll have all your different skill levels all catered for at the same time. What's really nice in the Sabi area, and you're looking within a 15K radius of most attractions in that area and Hazyview, is a place called Induna Adventure Company, and they can help you out with your quad biking, mountain biking, rentals, etc. Elephant back safari if you're interested. And one of the other interesting things as well is whitewater rafting, which is quite popular. Cool. So we touched on those. So what I thought, just like Gail did, is let's talk about something at home with DP. This whole time I've been sitting on my butt at home, not being able to get out, and all I hear is people saying, I don't know if I've got enough points. The only points I can think of is to make sure the guns are on point. And all I've been trying to do is use these stupid elastic bands, but every time I do it, I get these lacerations and they hurt. So I did a bit of a read up. Unfortunately, I didn't get a good signal on my phone, but I keep hearing about this kettlebell workout. And yeah, I don't even know. But anyway, I thought I'd give it a go, and I thought I'd run through it with you guys and we can work on it. So the first thing is they say, get some good music. Right. So we got some good music, and here's my kettlebell. Okay. And the thing is, you got to do this until they say, feel the burn. But every time I do it, I give it a sec. It might cool down. And you know what? You can adjust how heavy you want it by filling how much water you want. So I thought, let me just give a couple of reps for you guys. Here it is. Okay, guys, forget the protein shake as well. I think I'll make a cup of tea with that. So thanks so much for that. I'm going to pass on now to my good colleague, Shells. Take it away, Shells. Thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. So exciting today. You can only imagine what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about Wild with DP. As you can see, I'm sitting in a boma. And the whole point of Wild with DP is to get us out to the bush, to those favorite game lodges and game reserves that we all love. And just like everyone before me has said, Rob, as well as Gail, there's nothing like lockdown to get you wanting to get out there and really enjoy yourself. So just remember that lodges and naturescapes are wonderful for families, for multi-generation breaks, romantic getaways, and of course for your photography and your birding. And I think that's really important, just to sort of be able to see what lodge is suitable to which type of passenger that you've got. So I'm going to talk about 3 lodges that we've picked, or 3 destinations. And the first one is, of course, very close to my heart and my favorite, Thorny Bush Game Lodge. For some of you that have been lucky enough to go there, it's absolutely beautiful. It's right up in the Timbabati. And the great thing about Thorny Bush is that the Kruger fences are not up. So, of course, your chance of seeing the big 5 is just really heightened. The game drives are spectacular. Can you imagine having a gin and tonic as the sun sets in the afternoon? And you've got this game ranger who's been tracking all day and able to find you elephant, leopard, whatever the case is. And their passion for the bush is something really outstanding. They have such respect for the bush. So they have an understanding of the animals that they can go quite close up. And I think it's just really a great experience. And of course, not moving away from the food. The food is just out of this world. You could have a bone of braai. You obviously have your breakfast, your lunches, you have high teas, you have drinks on game drive. So perfectly suited to anyone that wanted to have a real 5-star bush experience. The next one, of course, is Ivory Tree Game Lodge, which is also 5-star. But the great thing about this for our Joburg peeps is that it's at the Pilanesberg. So you get a 5-star getaway, which is literally 2.5 hours away from Joburg. And although it's not in the Pilanesberg, you are about 10 minutes from the game. So your game drive takes you into the Pilanesberg, where you will also be able to see the Big Five. It's a beautiful, beautiful resort, very, very suitable to families as well. And as I said, luxurious. So all your meals are included, your game drives are included. And for those of you that aren't in Joburg, of course, you can fly into Otambo and you can certainly get to Pilanesberg very easily. And then the last one, but not least, is Thunder Tented Camp. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this. It's in KZN. And the great thing about this is that it's really a tented camp that takes you back to nature. So they've got 15 tents, and Thunder firstly means love. So you can just imagine all the passion and the love that's been put into this lodge. And in these tents are, well, it's glamping, guys. It's not camping for sure. And you obviously have all the amenities that you need. You have the game drives, your meals, etc. But in that area, they've got a separate tent called the Jimba tent, which means happiness. And that tent, of course, is spectacularly suitable for families, for honeymooners, for weddings, where you can be a little bit more remote and rustic and still have that whole experience. So, of course, you can see I am in the bush, and of course, I've got my binoculars. So I'm just going to check out what animals are out there. And oh my goodness, the first thing I see is the lesser spotted Yorkie dactyl. Oh my goodness, wasn't that an amazing viewing? And then, of course, you can see I have got the silver-winged, blue-tipped dragonfly, which is right in front of us. And always important to make sure that you know what you're talking about from a game point of view. There's nothing worse than seeing an animal or an insect and you don't know what it is. And of course, what would the bush be without seeing famous white rhino? So there you can see it running across the plains. And of course, we've got the baby leopard, and this little leopard was so cute. I saw it being born, and now it's out there and it's hiding in the bushes. So you can just imagine how lucky I am. But don't forget our wonderful, I nearly said zebra, giraffe, which is very famous for DP because this is our little mascot. And there he goes running across the plains. And last but not least, guys, I spotted this amazing bird called the dodo. But of course, I think that's extinct. So I'm very lucky that I actually saw it. So just remember, when you're bird watching, have that little list, pick it off, make sure you're able to keep a list of all of that because that's quite a big bird watching thing. So I'm going to, oh, sorry, there's this butterfly just landing on my head. I'm going to hand over to my esteemed colleague, Emma, who's going to talk to you about family. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Shell. Hi, everyone. I'm Emma, and I'm here to share our Fun with DP travel theme and properties today. So I know in early lockdown, we were all at home and spending quality time with our kids and families, but I think life has stepped up its pace again. And with the kids back to school, we are all looking for that family getaway. My kids are 10 and 14, and I know that a weekend away is just what we need to get out of the house, get some fresh air, away from the new routine that we're in, and of course the iPads, and explore our beautiful country. So for families with little kids, I really take my hats off to the moms and dads out there. It must have been really hard having a toddler in the house. They're tired of being cooped up and inside, and they just want to get out and go. So our Fun with DP theme is for families who are wanting to get away and to relax and have fun together. We have a wide range of properties on offer, with activities either on-site or nearby to suit the whole family. So whether it's at the beach or around water, if you're looking for active adventure or even an educational experience, DP has something to offer your clients. So today we are highlighting 3 properties, but of course we have plenty more. The first one I'm going to chat about is the Premier Resort The Moorings in Knysna in the Western Cape. I live in PE, and Knysna is one of my favorite places to visit. I just love the garden route and all it has to offer, with the small town feeling and the beautiful forest areas. So this hotel is on the banks of the beautiful Knysna Lagoon, and guests have private access to the water. There's a variety of room types to cater for families, as well as a trendy restaurant. Guests can have fun in the play area, you can lounge around the pool, or picnic in the beautiful gardens, or head into Knysna and experience the town. There are plenty of outdoor activities, And no visit to Knysna is complete without seeing the heads and, of course, the elephant sanctuary. Things to do as a family, or even kayaking. You can mountain bike in the forest, visit the beach. There are amazing craft markets in the area. You can go golfing or visit the wildlife sanctuaries such as Monkeyland or the World of Birds. Our second property is the Explorers Lions Rock River Lodge, and that's in Hazy View in Mpumalanga. This property is about 4.5 hours drive from Joburg and close to the Kruger Park. They have a selection of accommodation as well, catering for all family sizes, with suites accommodating up to 4, 6, or 8 guests. There's a swimming pool for the kids to have fun in with the warmer weather approaching, and there's a breakfast and bar area for those afternoon cocktails. This property experience is all about nature and wildlife. Some of the close by activities include a day trip to the Kruger National Park. I love visiting the Kruger Park as a young child with my folks and ticking off all the animals as you would see them around the park. You could also go quad biking. You could do a trip to the nearby cultural village, and you can even take a tour of the macadamia plantation that's there. The last property in our Fun with DP portfolio is the Sun City Soho Hotel. And who doesn't love the sound of Sun City? And it's sure to be a winner with the kids and family. This hotel has a wide selection of room types to cater for all family sizes. There is free Wi-Fi, which is a plus for the teenagers, as well as access to the Valley of the Waves. Located at the heart of Sun City, the family will never be bored with all the activities on offer. There are also plenty of restaurants to suit everyone's tastes, as well as bars for some adult time. And in terms of activities for the kids, it includes movies, there's a scratch patch, you can do quad biking, there's water sports, temp bowling, and you can even get lost together as a family in the maze at Lost City. There's also the option to have a day trip into the Pilansberg if you're looking for a wildlife experience as well. And then depending on your travel dates at these various properties, kids stay free. So that's a great value add. And then, yeah, like the rest of my teammates, if you are looking for something to do at home and you can't quite get away yet, I've got some suggestions for you. If you're looking for an outdoor experience, why not camp in the backyard? The kids love setting up the tent and moving their whole bedroom literally into the tent. And you can play some card games. And this is also perfect for big kids without kids if you're wanting to camp in the garden one night. If you're looking for an animal encounter, you could encourage the kids to take the dog for a walk. Our little Jack Russell, his name is Rhino. So we've got one of the big 5 in our family and in the house. For exercise and action, the kids could build their own obstacle course around the house and use things like hockey sticks or hula hoops and chairs, anything they can find, and they can make it a bit more fun with a stopwatch and some music. And lastly, if they're looking for a family foodie experience, why not let the kids set up a little restaurant at home? They put a little menu together, put it on an apron, they can take everyone's orders, and then they can help you prep the meal in the kitchen. And I bet you they'll even bring you a bill at the end of the meal and expect a tip. So that's me with Fun with DP and our little giraffe, the mascot. And it's over to you, Nat. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ems. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Local is lekker. Woo! So I had the fortunate task of talking about taste with DP. What a treat. Now, the beauty of tasting with DP is that everyone likes to eat and everyone likes to drink. So this really is for everyone. You know, food, drink, travel all goes hand in hand, and we always feel like, you know, we need to go across the borders internationally to experience all these amazing experiences, but we really have epic restaurants here, epic wine fields here, epic guys that are making all these craft gins and beers. So let's explore our own country and all the amazing produce that we have here. So 3 of the hotels that we've decided to just, you know, tap on. There's many, many more to choose from. Our first one we have is the Cleopatra Mountain Farmhouse in the KZN Midlands. You know, one of the most underrated areas of our country. Everyone always goes straight to the beach and bypasses Midlands as fast as possible to try and spot the ocean. But, you know, we need to give everything a chance. It's really beautiful. There's great rolling hills. You can see this property. They grow their own produce, which is amazing. So this is really about a gourmet getaway. So Chef Richard, the farm has been in the family for many years. It started in the 1900s as a sugar farm. He did a lot of traveling, took all his experiences from overseas, combined it with local produce to get this beautiful marriage. So they do a 7-course dinner and then a 3-course breakfast, which is amazing. And it's not just about the food, it's how he presents it. It's the pairings, it's his passion. And, you know, they have won multiple awards for their food. So it's really, really amazing. And the rooms each have a different theme, which is quite awesome. One is a cowboy theme, one is a blue and white plate theme with Delft plates from the Netherlands. So it's really an epic experience on all their senses. Then, of course, we've got the Republic of the Western Cape, where all the good stuff happens. We've chosen Spear Hotel, numerous reasons. They have a plethora of restaurants and cafes and bakeries for you to choose from, picnics in the summer. It's near the Route 44 market, which is also amazing. You know, a 7-minute drive, and you've got any kind of food, any kind of craft beer that you want with music, and kids can go, you can take your pets with. It's a really awesome day out. At Spear, they have a beautiful hotel with very, very modern, with rolling hills. What's really great about it is if you would like to do wine tasting and you've got kids, they've got a grape juice tasting. Or even better, if you want the kids to go and do their own thing, they've got a kids club where you can go and make good, bad life choices and no one will judge you. Then we have, of course, Rickety Bridge in Franschhoek. Franschhoek, as we all know, the culinary capital of South Africa, with many, many gourmet restaurants, fine dining. You've got Rubens, you've got Le Petit Colombe. If you're not into that kind of vibe, there's all these street cafes along the main road. And the reason that we chose Rickety Bridge, what's really awesome about it is that it's actually on the wine tram, so you don't have to drive anywhere. You hop on, have an awesome day, and hop back to get home. What I quite like about it is you actually use a tractor to get from the tram to the restaurant. So it's an all-round experience. Something a little bit different, not sure if everyone's heard of it, is the Tuk Tuk wine tour. So there's wine farms a little bit out of reach for the tram to get to, and that's also quite an experience. And with Rickety Bridge, they've got Cape Dutch Manor House with luxurious on the inside. There's a beautiful bistro on property named Paulina after the original owner from 1797. And they do things a little bit different. They do a wine and panna cotta tasting, which is really epic. Now, in the line of Taste with DP, it's my turn to show you. We don't need to go to foreign lands to have sangria. We can make our very own South African version. Right, so what do you need? Some red wine. Sometimes you've got those little pieces left over. Sometimes you have papsak. This is totally okay. This is a judge-free zone. So we're going to pop the red wine into our little jar here. I've traveled to many countries in the world, and I still think we have the best Fanta orange. So pop a bit of Fanta orange in there. You can chop up some fresh fruit. I didn't have any fresh fruit, so we just went with some berries from the gin. All right, so you know it's all your perception of fruit, so that's also okay. Mix that guy up a little bit. I mean, remember, if you use a fancy glass, it doesn't actually matter what you pour into it. No one will judge you at all. Oh wow, look at that fancy drink, Nat. So I also have a little tip for those Zoom meetings, which we'll get to in a minute. So let's just give that a quick whirl. Yes, there's definitely hints of red wine, hints of Fanta, and hints of regret. But mostly, this is a judge-free zone, so you go do you. But if you are perhaps having a Zoom meeting and it is after 12, it looks dark like coffee, so no one will even know. Wow, that was the best Zoom meeting I've ever had. So hashtag at home with DP, hashtag taste with DP. Back to you, Jax.
Thanks, Nats. So I really enjoyed my time with this crazy team. I thought they gave us some great insight to do things at home, and they're completely off the wall, and I certainly will never forget them, and I hope you didn't forget them. So the only problem we have here, they come back, not one of these people have got a recipe for us today. And you know, we're well known for our recipes on a Wednesday, so there's bugger all recipes. So what we thought we'll do is maybe, what do you guys say, end with a dance, get a little bit wacky. yeah, let's hit the music. Let's end on a high note. Shelley's trying to get back in the bush, but let's
Is
go.
there a
Thanks,
party?
Rolf.
Is there a party? I was ousted from the bush.
And I don't know where the music is. So sometimes you just party without music, it seems, pretty much. So, well, oh, there we go. It's coming. It's coming.